Okay, I've got over the first challenge of getting up onto here, so...
Challenge.
Yeah.
Your first challenge was getting up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Well, yeah, we'll come to that. Yeah. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Bethan Sherbourne, and having recently completed my apprenticeship, I am now employed as a Senior Procurement Officer at MBDA Missile Systems Manufacturing Centre in Bolton. And I'm very proud to be here with you today so I can share my experience of my 4-year apprenticeship within MBDA firsthand. I once heard someone say that apprenticeships can be likened to a pressured environment that turns coal into diamonds. I feel this is wrong. Young people are diamonds, but are diamonds in the rough, who only need to be cleaved, faceted and polished to show their individual brilliance. They simply need a dedicated prospector to unearth them and devote the required time and effort. I suppose you could say I was unearthed due to the fantastic local links my company has with education in my area. MBDA actively promote apprenticeships by sending their young people into schools, colleges and universities, which I've done so myself, and they also invite teachers and students to visit the MBDA sites. Back in 2008 I was facing the difficult decision of whether to go to university full-time, as recommended by most of my college tutors, or to take up the offer of my apprenticeship. When it actually came down to it, the decision was a no-brainer. My father, a technology teacher, had been invited on a tour of the MBDA Bolton site, and following this he wholeheartedly recommended the scheme. Not to mention that the apprenticeship offered all-important work experience alongside funding my higher education to BA Honours degree level, which I completed part-time. It's a running joke in my household that I'm qualified to the nth degree following the achievement of my HNC, First Class Honours degree, NVQ level 3, NVQ level 4, and it doesn't end there. I'm now completing my master's course at the University of Salford, and that's also part-time and post my apprenticeship. But it's important to note that the scheme isn't simply focused around the academic side of learning. The apprenticeship aims to develop the individual in every way possible. For example, my professional vocational workplace skills have been developed throughout. The scheme promotes structural rotational placement, and therefore I've managed to experience the majority of the main departments in my company, including project management, supply chain, finance and procurement, learning from experts and management in each department. My first ever placement within MBDA was a manufacturing placement, where I actually worked on the state-of-the-art, high-tech shop floor building missiles. How cool is that? This gave me a basis in manufacturing and helped me to understand the products MBDA actually make, and I now use that knowledge when working in the business side of the organisation. Some of my other placement experiences include working for, and impressing, dare I say it, the UK Manufacturing Director, Bernie Waldron, in which I developed a system which was subsequently nominated for an Internal Innovation Award, which was the first time ever an apprentice had been recognised at that level. I also worked in Stevenage at MBDA's Business and Design Centre for 3 months on 2 separate occasions. If you didn't notice from the accents, I'm from the north, I'm a northern lass. So it was quite daunting to leave home and live away for such a period, but I enjoyed every second. The company worked hard to develop me personally as well, and my confidence has improved massively from over 4.5 years ago. And this is achieved by going on training courses such as one called Life Skills, which lasts for a full week and you attend on 2 separate occasions, once to improve your team working skills, once to improve your personal and presentation skills. And I've also conducted countless presentations, speeches I suppose like this one, and I've done VIP tours as well. So as an apprentice I've hosted and presented to VIP guests such as Baroness Margaret Wall, Minister Peter Love, MP Julie Hilling, and just to name a few. And only recently I was introduced to MP Dr Vince Cable, Secretary of State for Business Innovation and Skills. So, due to my apprenticeship, I've been able to do and achieve things my family and friends can only dream of, and to list a couple of my favourite highlights, I've toured Parliament, I've interviewed a Baroness as part of my dissertation, thank you again Baroness Wall, I've met Theo Pathetis, I've dined in the Dorchester, I bought myself a Mini Cooper when I was age 19. I've gained the highest mark on my course in my university and got a Governor's Award for it. I could afford to go to South Africa in 2010 for the World Cup, roll on Brazil next year. I've made brilliant friends in the apprentice community. I was part of MBDA's apprentice team competing in the NAS Brathay Challenge and we came second overall. I think we were robbed. I've been part of World Skills in Farnborough, Shaw, and only this morning I was on Daybreak on ITV, which was amazing, talking about Semta and NAS. And I was also on 5 Live Radio too. Overwhelmingly, I've won the NAS National Hire Apprentice of the Year, and I've learned an awful lot in the process. I now have completed my apprenticeship and have been given the responsibility of managing a major equipment supplier called MSB, and they design and deliver thermal batteries. I also manage a number of multi-million-pound contracts. So no wonder MBDA has a 99% retention rate, with many apprentices going on to achieving executive and in some cases director roles within the company. Just goes to show, if you uncover that diamond and look after it in all the ways I mentioned earlier, once it's set in that correct framework, it will truly shine. And to quote Shirley Bassey, diamonds are forever.